Right, so here we have it. New career. Fun. Assetto Corsa. New career with some in some VR, some VR action. Yeah, so we start off with the I think it's Abarth. Little piece of shit. Drives like a fucking nightmare. By the way, this is commentary, in case you didn't know. Right, there it is. Let's start the engine. So we need to, series goal, we need to get at least 3 of those. Okay, let's see, what am I doing here? Okay, so I'm doing pro, but automatic clutch, because I don't have a clutch. That'll be a bit of a fuck up. Yeah, so let's just wait for it to load. Yeah, I've got a Thrustmaster Ferrari steering wheel, racing wheel. It's the one where you can, it's the 300 RS or something. Right, so here we are looking around. This is a time attack. So yeah, no opponents. So the VR in this game, I use the Oculus Rift. It goes off center so much. And here I'm just taking off the apps, which seem to just show up all the time, which is quite annoying. If anyone knows how to fix that, tell me. So yeah, VR Oculus Rift. Yeah, it goes off center. So you have to keep fixing it with control shift. It's not a problem. The only issue I have is I use an executive chair, my office chair, that I'm sitting in, and it's got wheels. So every time I get a little excited on the throttle or the brake, yeah, the wheels go back, and then I go off center, or suddenly I'm, looking at the back of my neck. Right, so here we go. Pushing those revs up. The car really is horrible. Understeers a lot, but that could just be how shit I drive, I guess. This track's quite short. Only a handful of corners. Turned in too early there. Using the curb. Bit of extra traction. That wasn't good. A little wobbly on the headset there. I don't know what that was all about. These 2 corners are actually quite cool. If you throw it into the first one early enough, try to get a kick of oversteer. And over here, same idea. Gear down, get the car pointing in the right direction. A little slow off the apex there, but it's okay. Now just fucking try to brake the throttle. Braking now. Hard on the brakes, hard on the brakes, hard on the brakes. Understeer, understeer. I should brake earlier there, really. Let's see. Let's kick the back in. There we go. No, almost. Get that curve and with the traction. Understeer. Too fast in there. Hard on the power. See here, turn in early. So you can bounce off a sleeping policeman. The sausage curves, whatever the fuck they're called. This corner is really cool. You can turn in. You can dive right into the corner before you even hit the brake. That's probably just because of the car that, I wouldn't try that with a different car, I guess. Look at these little lines over here. I've already moved back. I don't know if this is a part of my chest that I'm looking at. So yeah, not bad out of that one. Ooh. Back in, trying to step out. Held it pretty well. taking in the scenery. Throw it in. There, hop. And hop. No. Missed the apex. Run wide, had to get off the throttle. Lost time. Shit. Horrible driving, horrible. That was too early into that gear, too late out of it. This is terrible. Don't know why I'm using this as an example. I think it's because I only... There, look, I sent it again. Control shift, control space for anyone having troubles with their VR. If you start a race and you're sitting in the passenger seat, or sometimes outside of the car, or sometimes looking, just turned in the wrong direction, sitting sideways in the seat, just press control space and that'll fix it up. And try to get a chair. That was horrible into there. Try to get a chair that doesn't have wheels on it. That doesn't really help a lot. Come on, throw it in. It's a little better, but using all of the curb, using the track. Throw it in there. Gear down, get the car pointing in the right direction. That wasn't too bad. 5 seconds should make this one. 3, 2, 1, yes. Hard on the brakes. I feel like I'm fucking braking forever. Look at this terrible understeer. That was terrible. Just too heavy. Corner. This is just such a slow corner. Never know if I should be in second here and just see how sluggish it is off the corner there, or going to first, and then blow the fucking engine. So that wasn't too bad. Parts of my chest sticking out again. Dive in. Kick it. That wasn't too bad. It's time like 4, 3. I don't know if I'm gonna make this one. Yes, I will. Wow, that was close. Problem is, you start losing time. The closer it is to 0, the more time they take from you, from your next checkpoint. So yeah, in other words, I'd have to do a blinding lap to get round another time. I'll get to this one, but that wasn't too bad through there. I won't get to the checkered flag now. Whoa! Completely wrong gear there. Totally fucked my engine. Look at that. Recentered. That's not easy because I've got a VR headset on. I can't see my keyboard. So if it starts going off, I'm trying to get into a gear and I'm like fishing in the dark for control and space. Well, there it is. I'm pretty sure with that score I've done enough. I know I did enough. This is commentary. This was a gold medal, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and in VR with Oculus, I don't know if it's the same for any of the others, that little dot doesn't work. I don't know if anyone knows how to fix that, but I actually have to escape, lift the headset, and then use my mouse. Yeah, so let's just save the replay. And that was a gold. And that's all she wrote. See you next time. Bye now.